This is a sad day. Political discourse should occur in this country without a threat of violence, without anger and rage and hatred directed at each other. We need to learn to have disagreements without being disagreeable, to have disagreements while respecting human beings on the other side. Earlier today, over 30 people were arrested at one rally. And then tonight, as violence broke out, the rally was canceled altogether. Now, the responsibility for that lies with protesters who took violence into their own hands. But in any campaign, responsibility starts at the top. Any candidate is responsible for the culture of the campaign. And when you have a campaign that disrespects the voters, when you have a campaign that affirmatively encourages violence, when you have a campaign that is facing allegations of physical violence against members of the press, you create an environment that only encourages this sort of nasty discourse. It is my hope that going forward, we will have a respectful, substantive, issues-based discussion where we can have differences in terms of how to turn this country around. We have genuine and real differences in this country, but we can do so in a way that appeals to our better angels instead of our worst instincts, that seeks to pull us together and unite us instead of tear us apart. You know, we've seen for 7 years a president who often at times of crisis has sought to divide us on racial lines, on ethnic lines, on religious lines, on class lines. America's better than this. We don't have to tear each other apart. Instead, we can work together for positive, proactive solutions to the real problems facing this country. Americans want jobs. We want our wages going up. We want opportunity again for young people. And we ought to be having a positive, meaningful discussion about what policies will expand opportunity for the next generation to achieve the American dream.